Yo, people, what's happening? Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome to the new edition of Saeed TV Daily, where we bring you all the news and what's happening on Man United. You know what? Football in general, you know what I mean? So everybody's welcome. Like I said, you know what I mean? I need to up the consistency. I need to up the content, man. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, background. This is my new flat, man. Yeah, man, I moved in, I think 2 weeks ago, people. So obviously, I did tell you all that I was moving out. So I have moved out and I'm in my new flat, man. So listen, that's a testament to you guys supporting the channel. The fact that, you know, I can afford to move out is a testament to you guys. Obviously, I do the work, but listen, big up to everybody who's made it, you know what I mean? Yeah, yo, big up to Boo as well. Yeah, man. How tall are you? I'm about 6 foot. About 6 foot. But yeah, man. Daily streams, man. We're going to do it, man. If I don't do it daily, it will be at least every 2 days. But I'm going to try and make it daily streams, man. I'm not going to mess around, man. Like I said, yeah, my work rate, yeah, I feel like I'm only working at probably 1/3. I think there's more to come. So listen, there's going to be streams. Yeah, man, that's LED. I can change the ones, different colors, red, other colors, green. You know what I mean? But for now, I like the blue one. So I'm going to keep it blue for now. But listen, big up to everybody. Hopefully we can build a community here. So make sure when these streams come out, you're here midday. If you're on your lunch break right now, big up to you. If you're in work, big up to you. If you're, let's say, I don't know, going to work, big up to you. You know what I mean? I don't know where you guys are from. Let me know where you guys are from. Big up to the chat. Yeah, man. Big up to Michael. Big up to everyone that's in here. Big up from Kenya. Listen, setup is clean. Yo, man, I just got this frame here of Anthony. I got that. Yeah, and you need to stop calling me because I'm streaming. And then yeah, there's gonna be like a Saeed TV logo right there. So I'm waiting for it to come. But yeah, I might get a few stuff in and around there. So yeah, man. Big up to LA, man. What time is it in LA? Bloody hell. Moving like underground city. Listen, no underground city around there, mate. Don't make me change that light, mate. Don't make me change that light. Come on, man. We got to pump out the content for you guys, man. So there's 2 streams today. There's this stream right now, and then the stream later on at 5 p.m. for the Man Dem Talk. Listen, a lot of people need to be talking later on because they're talking giddy. You know what I mean? I don't know. People are blaming me, but listen, it is what it is. Big up to you. Ronaldo should join Arsenal and help us win the league. You should play your strongest team against Villa. It's only a cup you can win. Oh, okay. So what, you're going to win the Premier League, Zayn, then? Yeah, you're going to win the Premier League. Listen, Zayn Miassi, man, I've never, ever seen, you know, you getting so giddy. But that's Zayn Miassi for you, innit? Well, big up to Zayn Miassi. Big up to everybody who's here. Like the video. We've got a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot of news to discuss. Let's get in with the Luke Shaw news and let me know what you guys think, because I just think it's one of them where Luke Shaw, who do you think you are, mate? You know what I mean? Like, read the room, man. Luke Shaw wants a 5-year deal. Official talks have not begun. Man United remain concerned about his injury record. Also, the development of Tyrone Malacia could hamper starting place in the first Excel under Ten Hag. So Luke Shaw wants a new 5-year deal. Listen, man, if United give 5 years to this guy, honestly, man, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do, because for me, again, 5-year deal, no. For me, Ten Hag has got to get control of this idea that players deserve contracts if they play 2 or 3 good games. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not sure if we even give Luke Shaw a new deal. I want a clean new slate, man. Look at Arsenal. Look at all these clubs, man. They have clean slates. Like, you've got to start again, man. If you don't think Tyrone Malacia is good enough, fair enough, then go and get a new left back then. Go and get one that's competent enough and technical enough. I'm just looking at Luke Shaw and thinking, you know what? We need a new start with Luke Shaw. We definitely need a new start. He's 28 next year. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is not a player that's a young player that's thinking, oh, you know what, he could get better. I don't think so, man. I don't think he could get better. That's just my opinion. I don't think he could get better. I think he's at a level now where everybody knows where he is. But for me to give a new contract to Luke Shaw, I'm just not with that idea. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a yo-yo with Luke Shaw. It's 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's bad. Injuries 1 minute, then it's injuries 1 minute. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Apparently, Everton and Leicester were interested in him last year. You know what I mean? That's how serious it was getting. And like I said, we've had him since he was 18. He had that bad injury under Van Gaal, where he was excelling. And then from then onwards, he never had a great time till about Ollie period. And then that was it, really. Big up to Andy Tate, does not deserve a 5-year deal. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at Malacia thinking, we've got to give Malacia a chance, man. A lot of people, excuse me, have written off Malacia. And I don't know why. I think he's had 2 bad performances. And everyone thinks, you know what? Let's go back to the comfort blanket of Luke Shaw. We know what we're getting with Luke Shaw. I'm just like, just sell him, man. You know what I mean? This is my own opinion. Let me know in your thoughts below. But I just think for me, with Luke Shaw, we've seen enough. Like we've seen enough with Chris Smalling. Like we've seen enough with Wan-Bissaka. We've seen enough. Johnny Evans. Like, these guys were good for good periods. Johnny Evans was good for good periods. Chris Smalling was good for good periods. But you know what? It's time to move on. Is this a new Shaw, Saeed? I don't think it is. Malacia is a decent squad player. Again, you know what it is here? I don't like this idea that we put players into squad players straight away when they've come in. You've got to give them time to adapt. But like I said, when you look at like our team right now, it's still not functioning like entirely. You know what I mean? It still needs development. It still needs consistency. Malacia needs consistency. I think there's games in Malacia that I see that Feyenoord that still will come today. But to give Shaw a new contract, I'm just not sure, man. I'm just not sure. There's qualities in Luke Shaw that I think are quality in terms of ball carrying. You know what I mean? In terms of, getting up on that byline. He's good at that, but I just think his temperament sometimes. I think his mentality. You know what I mean? You don't need a guy who's going to give you half the work rate when he wants to. Like, nah, man. Yeah, this is new content, man. Daily news shows, brother. Daily news shows. We should let him finish the season out first, then we see Malacia's level in terms of hunger. This is it, man. You know what I mean? Like, what's the saying? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard enough. You know what I mean? And I think for me, that's a lesson in life, man. You know what I mean? Talent is only one bit of the jigsaw. Talent is only one bit of the story. And I think for me, it's one of them where if the club is trying to get to a certain level, if the club is trying to move in a certain way, and we're moving in the direction of Luke Ten Hag, is Luke Shaw going to be the next, one? Would you keep Luke Shaw in the next kind of rebuild? Again, we're having these conversations in 18 months' time, a year's time. Like, why is Luke Shaw still here? So that's just my kind of own opinion. But listen, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I like Shaw, but he doesn't deserve a new contract. We need some new blood. This is going to be 2022 going to 2023, not 2015. Like Luke Shaw, but definitely doesn't deserve a new contract. I agree with you. This is typical Luke Shaw. Now he will overperform to get a new deal, then he will fall off again. This is it, man. This is what we're going to get. And this is a cycle of Luke Shaw. You have a period where he's doing well. You have a period where he's doing bad. And then it just fluctuates. You know what I mean? You don't get consistency from him. And you know what I mean? I think everybody knows Luke Shaw's quality. Like, nobody's saying Luke Shaw is a bad player. But like I said, that temperament and that mentality, it's still a big part of your game. So, I swear we've been talking about rebuild for the last 10 years. When is this rebuild done? Listen, it's never done because it never started. You know what I mean? That's the problem. It's never done because it never started. It's never done because we've still got players who aren't good enough at the football club. You look at the dead wood at this football club, and you look at the what Ten Hag's team would look like. There's a lot of players that still wouldn't be in that. Like, there's a lot of players that aren't going to be in this scenario. So I just think for me, it's one of the situations where I'm like, you know what? See you later, Luke Shaw, man. See you later, mate. And I think for me, we've got to move on. We've got to move on. Ten Hag discipline, it's the Luke Shaw thing. Exactly, mate. Both Arsenal left backs are better than Luke Shaw. Thoughts? Kieran Tierney, I think, is a quality left back. I think who's the other? Zinchenko is a very, very good left back. With them two as well, you get consistency. Yes, they're injury. What's his name? The other one's injury prone, but I think for me, you can see the qualities in them, and they're very, very both consistent. But listen, I just think for me, it's time to move on. Let's move on to the news about Cristiano Ronaldo. And now officially he's expected to leave the club in January with the search for replacements already underway. And you know what? We've got some news about potential strikers that you might be thinking about. But you know what? I think it's time for Ronaldo to go, man. Listen, I've got nothing against Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, but for me, it's like playing with 10 men. For me, it's like United have to cater towards his needs. I think Bruno Fernandes has suffered as well in the midst of all this. So again, it hasn't helped him, if I'm being honest with you. I just think we've got to move on now. And Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know who actually wants Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the thing as well, man. Nobody at this minute can afford Cristiano Ronaldo in January unless he has a mega wage decrease. Like, listen, I'm talking about, he's on now. Obviously, his wage decreased now to about 350 grand a week. But if he wants a new contract at a club, he has to at least get that down to 250 grand a week. Easy. Like, I'm talking easy, man. And again, who right now is willing, apart from maybe Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, to put all their kind of, their team focus on Ronaldo? I don't think it is. I don't think you can do that. And for me right now, when you look at it, we need to be moving forward, and this is why Cristiano Ronaldo has to move on in January, and the club have to be adamant that he leaves in January. When you kind of say to someone like, so someone's been a guest in your house for a while, and you know what? You try and give them the hint to leave, like, that's going to have to be Ronaldo. We have to give him hint after hint, right? You got to go now. You got to go. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, I'm not the biggest fan of Bruno Fernandes at the minute. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know his game, but let's see the Bruno Fernandes of old that was here before Ronaldo was here. That was very, very influential for Man United. Okay, his actual gameplay and the way he wasn't the greatest, but let's see what he can do, because there is a player there. There is a player there. What tunes do you play in the gym? I don't actually play any tunes, I just listen to the gym one, because I feel like for me, I just rather focus on my workout, man. But love to the super chat, bro. But listen, we need to get rid of him, and we need to buy a striker. And United are in the race for Victor Osimhen, and Man United are appealing. Victor Osimhen appeals to United as he thrived in two of the major European leagues. Obviously, he was at Lille, and he's at Napoli right now. But Victor Osimhen is of interest to Man United as they draft up their long and short list of goal-scoring targets next year. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm team Victor Osimhen. Apparently, we're not in for Vlahovic. I'm going to show you something else, but apparently United are not in for Vlahovic and Felix. They're not interested, apparently. But Victor Osimhen, for me, PMP, pace and power, strong, mobile, tenacious, quick, energy. I can't lie to you. This will have to be a summer thing, obviously. I don't think we're going to get him in January. But Victor Osimhen, are you guys willing to wait for Victor Osimhen, or do you go get Gakpo, or can we get both? This is the situation right now that we could do: Victor Osimhen or get both. You've got two options, but I think for me, Victor Osimhen is the one. You've also got this striker here, 17-year-old. It's called Mukoko. Plays for Dortmund, whose contract expires in the summer. Liverpool and Man United are interested. Has a contract proposal on the table from Dortmund. I don't know if was he not signed his actual professional contract? Obviously, he probably hasn't. But yeah, man. Listen, Victor Osimhen, chat to me. Victor Osimhen, what are you saying? Are you happy with Victor Osimhen, or do you go and get people like Choupo-Moting? I'm not really like Aaron tried to put it in the group chat yesterday, like Victor and what do you call it? Would you go for Choupo-Moting? And I'm just like, nah, I'm not really feeling him. I'll be honest with you. I've just got this PTSD about strikers above 30. You know what I mean? And I don't think we need to go that way now. Gakpo is realistic in January. But again, they're quoting now 50 million for Gakpo. You know what I mean? This is the problem. Ivan Toney, you know what? That's a good option. I was always against Ivan Toney, I can't lie to you. I've never been a big fan of Ivan Toney, if I'm being really honest with you. I just thought to myself, you know what? Is he doing that because he's at Brentford, or is he actually doing that because he's a quality player? You know, when certain players are tailor-made for a certain team, and when they go away from that team, they don't have the same qualities. I don't know, man. Maybe it just suits him at Brighton. I don't know. But for me, I don't like the idea of strikers right now. Bro, they're few and far between, man. They're few and far between. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. But look at here. Everybody's talking about Vlahovic. This journalist here who works for Sky Deutschland, he says here, News MUFC, been told that Vlahovic and João Felix are not an issue at Man United. They are no transfer targets for the club. You know what, man? I'm just like, yo, man, I can't lie to you, man. Vlahovic, man, I'm not lying to you. For me, it's Vlahovic and my man, innit? Victor Osimhen. And you're probably thinking, you know what, Saeed, that's a bit weird, innit? Because they're two opposites of strikers. One is more pace and power, one more very technical, very, very kind of, you know what I mean? Like I said, a kind of a real striker. I know you got João Felix. I can't lie to you. João Felix is always going to be one that I think, we're going to struggle to get. We're going to really struggle to get. What striker do people want? Felix. The thing with Felix, yeah, we'd have to play a different way where he'd have to come deep and kind of collect the ball from deep. Do we need a striker that can play in behind? I think for me, we need a striker that can play in behind. Big up to everybody who's locked in, by the way. Make sure you guys are liking the video. The more likes we get, the more people can see the video. And like I said, we're trying to build a community here. So big up to everybody who's here. Saeed TV Daily. Be part of the community. Like the video. Become a member if you want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form. But you know what? I think you know where it is here with me. Vlahovic. I think he just reminds me of Berbatov, man. Vlahovic reminds me of Berbatov. Obviously, one's left-footed and one's right-footed. But it's just the way his technique, close control. For me, he's so like delicate. He's very, very elegant with himself. I don't know, man. You got Jonathan David as well. I'm watching him in the World Cup. Jonathan David. I'm going to be watching a lot of Canada games, so I'm going to be watching Jonathan David in the World Cup. So let's see what he's all about. But for me, Vlahovic and João Felix again. It's an interesting option. Sesko, we missed out on Sesko. That's the problem, man. We could have got Sesko. Would you take Tammy Abraham? I can't lie to you. A lot of people disrespect Tammy Abraham, but I think he's better than what a lot of people think, I genuinely do, man. But again, I'm not going to lie to you. I want an exotic name. I want something that I think can appease the fans. And that's probably why I don't want Ivan Toney. I want something that, can make me get on the edge of my seat and get excited towards. Maybe I need to change that mentality. But I just think I've seen what Tammy Abraham can give me. I've seen also what Ivan Toney can give me. But I want the unknown. I want the Vlahovic to come in this league and tear it up. I want that, what's it called? Victor Osimhen to come in and do it. You know what I mean? This one here, he is like not coming at all, mate. He's actually not coming at all. He's going to be like, you're going to have to deal with that owner, De Laurentiis, and he's not a good owner. Big up from Miami. United does not need a striker. They need a whole squad. Yeah, but obviously we need to balance it out. We need to We need to find out step by step who we're getting. You know what I mean? So, Ilias says, as someone who is from Canada and watches the Canadian national team, I'm biased. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Jonathan David? Okay, fair enough. Owinski says, no to Osimhen. We need to keep looking, man. I'm tired of these big names that eventually underperform. We need a gem, please. Wow. I think for me, Osimhen's the guy, though, isn't it? Like, do you not think? So who do you want then, Owinski? Who do you want? People are saying Gakpo. What's the latest on Gakpo, though? What's the latest on Gakpo? Like, I actually still don't know what the latest is, but I don't know if Van Nistelrooy is probably the best person to lead with. Obviously, he played with us at what do you call it? But apparently Arsenal are in for him. Arsenal are apparently looking at Gakpo as well. You know what I mean? I'm just hearing some news right now from 90 Minute. They're saying Arsenal are looking at Europe for attacking options, and 90 Minute understands that the club were one of the host Premier League clubs who attended the Ajax game versus PSV at the weekend. Sources believe that Cody Gakpo is one of the players they're watching. So we have got competition. We have got competition, man. So in terms of this season, he's got 12 goals and 14 assists. That's not bad, you know, for a 23-year-old, man. I can't lie to you, man. He's looking good, man. But I can't lie to you. The way he is, he's very, very kind of like unorthodox, Gakpo. This is why I'm just like, I don't need another Rashford. You know what I mean? Like, we've got Rashford here. Do we need another one that's similar in that mold? Do we need it? But what's this guy saying here? PSV director Brands reveals ESPN meeting with Man United last summer to discuss Cody Gakpo. PSV wanted 50 million package. Man United never made an official bid. Oh, so they never made an official bid. So now, if that's what they want, do we pay 50 million euros for Cody Gakpo? We need a target man. But then you've got Osimhen. Osimhen's a target man. So why not get Osimhen? He's not a 9, though. We need a focal point. You know what it is, yeah? It just depends on what the manager wants. If Sancho doesn't become part of Ten Hag's plans, you're definitely going to see Cody Gakpo come at Man United. But then again, he plays on the left. This is the problem, man. We haven't got versatile players. Sancho can play on the right, so let's play him in the right. And then put Cody Gakpo, and then you've got Rashford and Cody Gakpo. I can't even pronounce that, man. Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo. Okay. So I just think for me, Lautaro Martinez, I can't lie to you, he's always been a good kind of player that I've always wanted, but you know what it is, man? I don't know if in the Premier League he'd be suited to the Premier League. I think he's suited to the Italian league, the pace of the Italian league. Forget these, man, and go and get me Lautaro Martinez. Okay, people are looking at Lautaro Martinez. They pronounce it Hakpo. Okay. Sancho and Anthony to fight. Oh, you got... Bro, I forgot about Anthony as well. Bro. Yo, man, if we can get them 4 wingers, you know, we're stacked, you know. We're actually stacked, people. We're actually stacked. We're actually stacked, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good idea, man. So listen, I don't know what strikers United could go and get, man. It's one of 4. It's one of 4 players that we could go and get. Victor Osimhen, Vlahovic, who else is there? Vlahovic, Cody Gakpo, and then Ivan Toney as well. So let's see what United do end up getting. Right, United are also interested in a right back. Someone saying about Cunha. Cunha, I don't know, man. You know what it was, yeah? What's that guy? Talk Sport, man. They said that Cunha was arriving, and they understand that Man United prepared a 50 million bid. So I don't trust anyone, man. I really don't trust anyone. Edward was said, need a Martial clone that doesn't get injured yet. This is what you want. This is what you want. You can have Eddie Nketiah if you want. Nah, mate, no chance. Absolutely no chance. Listen, let's talk about right backs. I want your opinion on right backs. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I'm not really clued up on right backs. I know that Jeremy Frimpong. I haven't watched a lot of him. I haven't watched a lot of Marley Gusto. I'll be honest with you. With right backs, I'm not really clued up on that one. I need to do better in terms of right backs. I know Dumfries. I know them kind of right backs, but I need to watch more of right backs. Jeremy Frimpong is one of them. I watched a few games in the Champions League. Very, very good. Very, very kind of a high-flying fullback, very, very technical, very, very good, quick energy. So I think he's one of them. Mali Gusto. So let's see what Fabrizio Romano's saying. Man United are still considering a new right back as priority. Dallot's performing at top level, but Ten Hag also wants one more. Man United trying to find a solution for Wan-Bissaka. Serginho Dest was an option in August, but he won't be available in January. Of course, he's at AC Milan right now. But guys, what do you think we should go and get in terms of right back options? You know, again, what Man United could get is Mali Gusto. Let me check if he's available though. Gusto, is he actually available? And who is actually in for him? Right now, nobody is in for Gusto. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let me check Jeremy Frimpong. United obviously could be interested in Jeremy Frimpong, but it's again, how much is he worth? How much is he worth? How much do you reckon in this market he's worth? Let me check his actual. Where did he come from as well, by the way? Where did he come from? Where did he come from as well? In terms of previous. Let me just see right now. Position. Market value. Let me see his market value. It's 25 million, you know. Okay. 25 million market value. That's not bad, you know. He came from Celtic. Okay. So, contract expires. He joined in 2021. So he joined last January. His contract expires in 2025. So we are going to have to pay some good money for him. He's 21. He's from Amsterdam. Right back. And his current value is 25 million. That's his market value right now. I think Leicester got him for, wow, he was 100K there. How much did he go for? Oh, 10 million at that time. How much did he leave Celtic? 4 million. Wow, that's crazy. But 25 million for a right back, that's decent money. That's decent. Big up to my guy Awinski. He says, I'd get Martinez. He's Tevez-esque. Also, you need to have a serious discussion on decline in the support of top talent. Teams don't produce talent. Yep, you're right, man. You're right, man. You're absolutely spot on. Yeah, Martinez. I just think, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hakimi, nah, no chance, but we're getting Hakimi. I can't lie to you. Matty Cash, not really, man. Not really. We need to get rid of bloody Wan-Bissaka. That's the problem, man. Wan-Bissaka is a player we need to get rid of. You know what I mean? And how much is he worth? How much can we get out of him? You know what I mean? This is the problem, man. How much do we get out of Wan-Bissaka? The guy's worth, what, 10 million? Let's check Mali Gusto. Let's check Gusto. Let's check this guy here. Let's see what he's worth and what he's rated. Thank everybody who's here. Over 300 of you here. Please like the video. Malo Gusto. You know what? Nuruddin's been talking about this guy for a while. Nuruddin has been talking about this guy. So let's check his actual transfer value. So he joined Lyon in 2021. His contract expires in 2024. So he's got 2 years left on his contract. His market value is only 15 million. Okay. 13 appearances, 0 goals, 1 assist. And he's always in the starting 11. He gets 89% of the minutes. So yeah, man, listen. His citizenship is France and Portugal. Wow, okay. What are you guys thinking? Malo Gusto, or if you had to choose, yeah, let's run a little poll in the chat. Malo Gusto or the Jeremy Frimpong. What are you guys saying? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I need to watch more of these guys. So I don't know what we can do in terms of these actual players, but what are you guys saying? Malo Gusto, the Sporting right back. Who's the Sporting right back? Frimpong. Listen, Javier, no trolling in the chat. No trolling. And you know what, you shush, because I know what you've written there. You have absolutely tried to play me right there. You absolute waste, man. Look what this guy did in the chat, people. He tried to bait me out. You ain't going to bait me out. Look what he said here. You absolute waste, man, you are. Frimpong, yeah, Frimpong Pavard. Nah, he's gone downhill, man. He's gone downhill. Right back United should be getting Dalot. Dalot should be a backup. Wow, you think Dalot should be a backup? You know? Okay. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? That's a bit harsh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think for me, it's one of them situations where it's one of them. Yo, let's talk about the Glazers, man. The Glazers. Oh, listen, it's not good news, man. It's not good news, people. It's not good news. We'll find out what the Glazers, what's happening with the Glazers. Some news regarding the Glazers. So, British agent Hayden Dodge on the Glazers. Every penny will be always scrutinised and chastised to their public nature. Old Trafford needs a revamp as well. So there's a big problem as the owners know they are continually under microscope. He goes, there are taking place to sell the club with investment companies in the United States. But as usual, everybody involved has to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So a non-disclosure agreement, people, is something that you really can't say or go against the club. Or, you sign a contract that you basically can't talk bad about the club. And when asked about the valuation, Dodge went on to say the Glazers valuation is just under 4 billion. Who can buy us, man, for 4 billion, man? Seriously, man. Who's going to buy us, man? I swear down, man. It's pissing me off, people, man. Who is going to go and buy United, man? Because at this minute right now, the good news is Sir Jim Ratcliffe has ruled out buying Liverpool. You know what I mean? And Liverpool at this minute are maybe going to be bought by a Qatari investment. United, man, we need to, bro, someone needs to go and buy this football club, man. Who is going to buy this football club? But listen, it's one of them, man. I just think for me, I'm jealous of Liverpool, man. Elon Musk, no chance, mate. Absolutely no chance, man. Elon Musk is coming out of this football club. The valuation is very low. We are worth a lot more. I reckon we're worth at least 7 billion or at least 5 to 7 billion. So again, but someone has to come up and then you have to take on the debt. Then you have to take on the infrastructure. I can't lie to you, man. It's a lot for a guy to manage. The only person that has to do it is my man, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because again, he loves the football club. He's a Man United fan. So it has to come up from someone who loves the football club. Dubai is buying Liverpool. I thought it was Qatari. I thought it was Qatari, me. Remember Conor McGregor? The absolute waste, man. The guy was like, I'm going to buy United and all that, man. Get out of here, man. Several clubs are interested in Makoko. Yeah, we talked about this one. Yeah. Again, this is an interesting player that, very young. But I can't lie to you, man. I don't think Dortmund are willing to sell at this minute, man. I don't know. I think for me, they'll try to give him a new contract. Liverpool don't have depth or stadium revamp. Exactly. So that's not too bad. We've kind of been left in a very, very sticky situation. Connor's worth 108 million. Exactly, man. I don't know why he was ever thinking about buying Man United. Like, why? What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's going to be interesting, man, to see what United do. But again, we've got some news in terms of the rebuild, and Samuel Luckhurst is saying that despite there being a growing clamour among the Man United fan base to sign a forward in January transfer window, the club's preference is to start at the next phase of their rebuild in the summer. This is a joke thing, man. We need a striker, man. Seriously, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why are you thinking about them? We need something in January, man. I'm not here to watch Ronaldo in January. Martial again. I love the guy, yeah, but is he gonna be what do you call it? Consistent? Is he gonna be available? Like, your best ability is availability. And I don't know if we're gonna get that from Martial. So this is an absolute joke, man. We need a striker, man. Even if we get, you know what, man? I know it sounds crazy, but what are you thinking about Choupo-Moting? Like, let me know, man. Choupo-Moting. Is he someone that, you guys would want? Choupo-Moting? Is he someone of the caliber that you guys would want? I don't know, man. Let me check his goals this season, Choupo-Moting for Bayern Munich. Because he's the one that we could realistically get in terms of actually go and get, like, seriously. This only really player that Man United could actually get. And it's like, I'm just like, it doesn't fill me with confidence, man. I can't lie to you. It's not. I've seen it before with Cavani, Igalo. They come in, right? His contract expires next year. 33 years old. He's turning 34 in March. This season, he's got 9 appearances, 5 goals, 2 assists. He doesn't play all the time. It's 36% he plays. He's got 34% of minutes. That's very, very low. And 15% of goal participation. But in 9 games, he's got 5 goals. It's not too bad when you look at it. Market value around about 10 million. He's been his highest kind of price tag. Right now, he's worth around 6 million. You know what I mean? Is this something that we could go and get? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat. No, he's a fraud. Oh, man is missing the World Cup. What? Seriously? No way. Sadio Mane. That's so sad, man. Nah, man. Sadio Mane, man. That's one of the brothers, man. That's Aki right there. Oh, damn. Oh, that's sad, man. That's sad, people, man. This is very, very sad news. You know what I mean? Just for Senegal, I thought, you know what, man? He needed a bit of hope, man. It's probably his last World Cup as well. Obviously, he's 31, 30 now. But he will miss the World Cup. Breaking news, Sadio Mane will miss the World Cup due to injury, according to L'Equipe. He got injured last night. This is the problem, man, of playing games like so close to the World Cup. You know what? It's not good, man. The amount of players that are missing the World Cup is crazy. Sadio Mane is injured. FC Bayern not letting him go. Wow. That's sad. How many players are leaving the world? How many players are missing the World Cup? Like, I want to find out players that are actually missing the World Cup. I think there has to be a list here of players missing the World Cup. I'm going to try and find it online because it's, you know what? There's a lot actually. Let me just find it out here. Right, we'll find it out here. We've probably got injury list here now. Wow, look at this, man. Look at this list. Look at this list, people. Look at this list. Someone did an Excel on missing players. Find out for me where the Excel is, bro. AJ, let me know where it is on Twitter. But I've got a list here. Look at the players that are missing the World Cup. Let me try and big it up. You got Paul Pogba of France, N'Golo Kante, Timo Werner, Diego Jota, Jorginho. Oh, Wijnaldum's missing the World Cup. I didn't know that. Alexis Salimekayes of Belgium, Diego Carlos of Brazil. He's been out for all the season. And Artemelo, again, sad, came to Liverpool. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, Jesus Corona for Mexico. And these are the players that injuries we're monitoring. Sadio Mane is just literally right now. Pablo Dybala, 50-50. Giovanni Lo Celso, apparently 50-50. Romelu Lukaku, closely monitoring. Reece James already out, so I don't know why they're saying that. But again, can he make it, Reece James? Can Reece James make it? I'm not sure he can. Mike Mania from France. Flora Witz. Khaldim Soleimani. Sada Amon. Raul Jimenez. Again, that's a big, big one. Dusan Vlahovic. Again, he's been out for Juventus for a while. Are Serbia in the World Cup? Wow, I forgot about that, you know. They've got a decent squad. Serbia. Son Heung-min. Jan Sommer. Ronald Araujo for Uruguay. And the famous Joe Allen. But Son Heung-min as well. He might be missing the World Cup. Yo, guys, there's over 400 of you here for my first Saeed TV Daily. Big up to the community, man. We're going to try and do this daily streams, man. So big up to everybody who's locked in right now. But yeah, I think there is a squad. Obviously, Varane is in there. Firmino. You know what? Has anyone got the squad? Squad. Let me try and find out if I can find the squad. I don't know if people have got like a team. Normally they do this every so often, where they have a team of who's missing the World Cup. No, nothing here. But yeah, Robert Firmino didn't make it. France announcing their squad as well later on. So that'll be interesting to find out. But that's big players that are missing the World Cup, you know, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Varane is fit. Varane is fit. Yeah. Varane is fit. Varane is fit. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, of course, man. Big up to my guy, Gus, the Red Devil. Big up to you. But you know what? Who else is missing the World Cup? You know what? In terms of that squad, though, when you look at it, like, for me, I wanted to see, you know, certain players in there. Like for me, Diego Jota could have been vital for Portugal. But yeah, Sadio Mane, Paul Pogba. But to be fair, I did see Paul Pogba. I don't know if he's fit, but he looked a bit all right when on the Instagram video. He looked like he was, you know what I mean. He could at least walk, and he was agile with his knee. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Big up to Spurs fans in here. Big up to you, Christopher and Cuckoo. Yeah, listen. Have Chelsea bought Christopher and Cuckoo? Is it happened? Has it happened, or is it a case of, you know what, still teams are after him? Like, what's the situation with Cuckoo? Have actually, because I'm looking at thinking, you know what, could Man United be in there? Could Man United be in there? Oh yeah, apparently it's getting ready. Look, I've got the news here. Sports Build have actually put something out already. Yeah, it's Chelsea's, man. Yeah, man. Christopher and Cuckoo is about to move to Chelsea with a transfer already prepared and only an announcement missing. So that's from Sports Build, obviously reliable people. But yeah, he's happening, man. That's the things. And Cuckoo is on his way. But is he on his way in the summer, or is he on his way in January? Is he on his way in the summer, or is he on his way in January? Yo, 148 likes, man. Come on, guys. You can do better than that, man. Let's get to 250 likes, man. There's 400 of you in the chat. Let's get to 250 likes, man. Come on. Big up to the community. Yeah, that's a player we could have bought, man. We could have bought that player, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. You know what I mean? There's other players that are going to be out there in terms of strikers and whatnot, and players that can play across the front three. But this is perfect for Chelsea, you know? Like, seriously, perfect. They need a guy like this right now at Chelsea. A player across the front three who's very, very mobile, is very agile, technically gifted, skillful. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is the guy that Chelsea need, man. Really need this kind of player. Honestly, like, if there's a player that they need, it's this player right now, Christopher and Cuckoo. 100%, man. Notice a lot of players in the Chelsea, yeah, 100%, man. You get me? It's just one of them clubs, isn't it? It's one of them clubs. Saeed, you're going to do a live reaction for the English squad tomorrow. What time is it? I might do it. I might not. I'll see. What time is it, though? What time is it? Yes, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to everybody who's in the chat, man. Like I said, yeah, we're trying to build a community. We're trying to do these shows daily. All football fans are welcome. You know what I mean? And we're just going to be discussing the news. You know what I mean? Football, United related. You know what I mean? We're going to be running it down, man. So big up the community, man. Big up the community. Who do you think will win the World Cup? I think for me, it's Brazil, man. I can't lie. Brazil are stacked, man. Brazil are the team for me that, you know, they're the team to beat. When you look at their squad, they are stacked, mate. Absolutely stacked in every department. I think fullback areas they're weak, but other than that, they're stacked. You know what I mean? Argentina for me as well. They're the two teams. In terms of dark horses, who can you put as dark horses? I think Netherlands are dark horses. I think who else is dark horses? Portugal are dark horses as well. You know what I mean? They've still got a talented squad. But yeah, Brazil's fullbacks, they're not great, man. Telles, Alexandro, Dani Alves, and they've got, I think that's it, you know. And yeah, Danilo. Croatia. Do you think so? Croatia. I'm not sure about Croatia, you know. I'm not sure. United, have you heard about the new signing, the new Aguero, Luis Amor Rodriguez? No, I haven't. Should I go find out what he's saying? Amor Rodriguez. But is he a new player? Yeah, you're trolling, man. You're trolling. You're trolling still. Croatia are done. France have a 6 squad. Yeah, France have a stacked squad, man. France have a stacked squad. England squad gets announced 2 p.m. tomorrow. You know what? When you look at the squad, England, let me look at the England squad. If we had to pick our squad right now, yeah, who would be in there? This is apparently Jamie Carragher's squad that he's chosen. Look what Jamie Carragher's chosen. We'll see what Jamie Carragher's chosen here. He's gone for Pickford, Ramsdale, Pope, Trent, White, Walker, Stones, Dyer, Maguire, Cody, Trippier, Shaw, Rice, Bellingham, Henderson, Mount, Maddison, Phillips, Kane, Abraham, Tony, Rashford, Sterling, Foden, Saka, Grealish. So that's what he's gone for. Has anyone been missing there? I still think for me, take out Henderson and put in Ward-Prowse. I'm putting Ward-Prowse instead of Henderson, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys are thinking. And he's putting Eric Dyer over Tomori. Are you mad? Like, get Dyer out of there. Possibly even Maguire, but obviously the manager likes him. But you got to get Tomori in there. I take Wilson over Abraham. Yeah, I take Wilson over Abraham. Phillips as well. Why Phillips? Why Phillips? Are you mad? Like, why would you take Phillips in there? You're crazy. Phillips. Ward-Prowse for me. Okay, Ward-Prowse I take out for Phillips. Keep Henderson in there just for the experience. Injured all season. Yeah, he got cooked in the comments still. He got cooked. Yeah, let me check the squad. Let me check the squad if it's around anywhere. But yeah, Maddison has to make the squad. This guy here, Joe Tomlinson, this is what he's put in there. This is what he's done. Pickford, Pope, Ramsdale, Trent, Walker, White, Stones, Tomori, Dyer, Cody. Cody, yeah, he's been all right. Maguire, Shaw, Trippier. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad, actually. But Dyer again. Dyer, man, really? Rice, Bellingham, Henderson, JWP. Who's that? James Ward-Prowse. Okay, yeah, definitely. Maddison, Mount. Yeah, that's something I can get behind. Saka, Foden, Sterling, Grealish, Rashford, Wilson, and Kane. So no Ivan Toney. Okay. You can't buy similar players then. That's a problem. I would probably get. Do you need an Ivan Toney? I think you do need an Ivan Toney though. What do you reckon? But then again, you got to start a play like that. Don't know. Yeah, he's got Bellingham in there. So I don't know. I would just kind of go with I would go with that one, but it's a case of Ivan Toney. But Maddison has to go in there. Maddison has to go in there. 100%. Oh, we got exclusive from Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano exclusiva. See what's happening with Fabrizio. What's he saying? What's Fabrizio Romano saying? Oh, okay. So, exclusiva. He says, Man United will continue to monitor Porto keeper Diego Costa. Dean Henderson's Man United future is in doubt, plus the latest on David De Gea's future. Okay. Say nothing then. What are you guys thinking, people? Diego Costa. Are you guys rating Diego Costa? Mac Mania? What are you guys saying, people? Ivan Toney just said for the penalties. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Big up to my guy Bradley, man. It's been a while, bro. Bring me Diego Costa. I don't care. Ship Henderson and David De Gea off. Listen, watch the way you speak about David De Gea. Watch the way you speak about numero uno. Listen, David De Gea, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a special video about David De Gea. What should we give him the contract? No, that's not the one. He's the one that plays for Porto. But he's just signed a new deal, man. I'm going to go check his actual value now. He's just signed a new deal for Porto. So here he is anyway. I'm going to put him on the screen here. Guys, there's 400 of you in the chat, yeah? Big up to Noel. Yeah, man. 100%, bro. Anytime, anytime. We're probably going to get it for 75 million. But right now, Diego Costa, 23 years old. He signed a new contract now until June 30, 2027. 12 appearances this season, conceded 8, 6 clean sheets. Obviously, consistent start 11. Current market value is 35 million, but it won't be. It won't be. It will be at least 75 million. It will be at least 75 million. I don't know if they've updated that, but for me, it's 75 million easy. Just signed a new contract. He's a very, very good keeper. So I think it's one of them, man. That, you know. But then again, you've got other keepers as well. You've got, you know, different keepers that you can go and get. You know what I mean? You've got Mike Mania from AC Milan. You've got the Wolves keeper. You've got the Brighton keeper. I can't lie to you. I've kind of fallen off the Brighton keeper. I've watched him this season. I don't like what I see sometimes, man. He's very, very, he makes a lot of mistakes here and there. Yo, listen, it is what it is, man. Costa Carallo. Bro, did you see the Frankie de Jong assist yesterday? No, I didn't see it. What was it like? What happened? What did he do? Did he do a mad assist? Oh, that's a quality ball. We need De Jong, though, man. We need De Jong. Everybody knows we need De Jong. What assist that was. Yeah, I've just seen it now. Brilliant assist. You can get Kepa. No. Brentford keeper, yeah. He's decent. Nah, Sanchez makes so many mistakes, but he's very good at the ball. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't say that. He's proper good. He saved 2 penalties against Bruges. Yeah. We also need the midfielders as well, man. We need midfielders as well. What else is there? He has a release clause of 70 million. Yeah, that's what we need. Yo, big up to you, bro. Big up. Eunice kicking my ass. I don't have much time. I respect what David has done, but it's time to move on, bro. Listen, it might be. It might be. It might be. Saeed, thoughts on DT's video? I can't lie to you. I don't get involved in all that stuff. You know what I mean? Listen, I wish him all the best, but for me, you know, I don't really get involved in YouTube politics, man. I try and stay away from it, man. So, yeah, man. Listen, I've got nothing really to comment about that. If people want to watch him, they can watch him. If people don't want to watch him, they don't watch him. As simple as that. You get me? But I think there's too much for me to do in my life, yeah, to worry about other people. So, yeah, man. Listen, best of luck to whatever he's doing. But at the same time, I'm just one of them, man. I've not really ever spoke to him. I don't think I've ever really spoke to him. So I haven't got really much to say about him. So yeah, listen, it is what it is. I don't really get into this YouTube madness, man. I try to stick to me and I try to stick to what I'm doing. You get me? So big up to the community, man. Sanchez is a lunatic with his decision sometimes, not for me. Yep, 100%. 100%. You got Barcelona. You will finally see De Jong playing at OT. Yeah, exactly. But listen, people, I'm going to wrap it up here. I need to go to the gym. But listen, 12 p.m., hopefully, we're going to do this daily. If not, we're going to do this every 2 days. So tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Rivals Talk with Grizz tomorrow. That'll be about 4:30. And then I'm going to the game. So you're going to get match reaction and match vlog. So I won't be on the Big Six tomorrow. So if we lose... Cams, hold that, mate. Hold that. So yeah, man. What workout you do? I'm doing leg day today. I'm doing leg day. I did circuit yesterday, but I'm doing leg day today. So big up to the community, man. Leave a like on the video. I want you guys to be here 12 p.m. Most days I'll be filming. So 12 p.m. Make sure that's in your diary. We're going to be doing Saeed TV daily. So big up to the community. If I'm not here tomorrow, we'll definitely do it on Friday. But big up to every single one of you who's here, who's supporting the channel, who's making every single, you know what I mean? You know, making it possible for me to kind of, you know, do what I do. So love to everybody, man. Love to everybody. This is, like I said, I'm moving to my new flat. So everybody that wants to hear the good news, I've moved into my new flat. So love to every single one of you who help support what I do and what I bring to the table. I love the community. You get me? Like, you guys make it possible. So big up to you. And yeah, man, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Later on, 5 p.m. I want everybody to be here. Man, them talk. I want everyone to get onto Faz. Faz was the one that was getting excited. He was the one that was suggesting title talk. So everyone later on, get onto Faz. 5 p.m. We're gonna be live at Man Them Talk. Big up to the community. Leave a like on the way out.